Hey everyone, this is Dwayne Golden Sr. and Dwayne Golden Jr. And we're here tonight or today to share with you some amazing stuff before we get started, right? Because this is a hot topic. Before we get started, I want to make sure you can hear me okay. And we'll test our microphones. And Dwayne, if you can do a 1 2 1 2. Everyone push the number 3 if you can hear us clearly. Dwayne?
Hear me okay. Make sure you type in the number 3. Senior, can you hear me?
Yep, loud and clear. Number three if you can hear us, because I'm here to say enough on the many myths that are given out there about what it takes to make money on the internet. You know, traffic is a great thing. Just random traffic is random traffic. Traffic is traffic. Sales are sales, and they're not the same thing. Today, we're going to share with you what one of our colleagues, you know, one of the top affiliate marketers for a platform is doing, and let you understand that you can do the same thing. And what's cool about it is, as we are good friends, he said, go ahead and share it with your subscribers. Just don't pass it around. And today we're going to share it with you. But I want to make sure, thank you guys. You guys are awesome. First thing I want to do is let's clear the myth, okay? And Dwayne, you know, a lot of people don't like it when I say this. You know, we've been doing this stuff for years. And when we talk about making money on the internet, we talk about the sales. When most people talk about it, they talk about the traffic. And I'm going to tell you something. Even if I was selling a traffic source, I would not focus on the traffic because money doesn't come from traffic. Visitors come from traffic. As we tell our clients, visitors won't equal sales. You can have millions of visitors and still have an anemic bank account. So what we're going to talk about today is the science behind making sure that traffic can become sales. Dwayne, you know it like I do. Everybody talks about, yeah, I got this cool thing. I just have to run traffic. I have to drive traffic. Enough of the traffic cop stuff. And we're going to share with you some secret sauce that our good friend Han Fan uses. We only like to discuss traffic if it relates to sales. How many of you understand what I'm saying? I don't want to confuse you. Doesn't matter if you're new to the internet. The bottom line is someone going to buy from you? If you get the connection that we're trying to make before we get started, type in the number 1. Dwayne Jr., you see the problem that's out here and how many people want to take this thing and come around with their big traffic monster and it doesn't equate to sales.
Man, I couldn't agree more. You know what? Like you said, you know, the traffic police thing, I thought that was pretty funny. Yeah, traffic doesn't necessarily equal sales or equal money or anything like that. The first step, you know, is, I guess, getting some traffic. Okay, good. Is being able to convert that into leads and names and email addresses. That's what we're going to be talking about today. How to get from just traffic or not having any traffic to having leads. And once you have leads, you can turn that into money if you know what you're doing. So Han Fan, one of the top sellers in JVZoo, we talked to him, and he's made over 40,000 sales within JVZoo using a specific strategy. Okay, this guy gets leads, tons. And very important that you watch closely because you guys are going to have an opportunity to produce a big number of leads using this strategy.
Well, not only are you going to be able to get leads using the strategy, you know, you guys know us, you know, we're transparent. We don't hold back. If we're doing it and it's working for us, we share it with you. And so this is like that. We don't, you know, I don't know how many people come to us attempting to sell SEO and sell traffic. And then the first thing I ask them is, you know, that sounds great. How much is it making for you right now, right? Because I'm going to check it, right? And then they get quiet. So the guy that has this big $9,000 SEO package he wants to sell, you and I realize this guy can't even make $9,000 for himself from his own SEO. I know that he's not the guy for me. Same thing with the traffic cops. These traffic cops will guarantee thousands of visitors, right? But yet the sales remain the same. So what we're big believers is literally getting the right fish in the right pond. So if you got a product that has something to do, let's say with weight loss, okay, now if you're going to bring me traffic, you better bring me traffic of a lot of people that are not anorexic. And this is where the big problem comes in, and this is what we're going to share with you in a few minutes. If you literally sell plumbing supplies, I don't want you to literally bring me a lot of traffic from people who don't use plumbing. If you're going to bring me traffic from people who create their own sources, like let's say the Amish or something like that, it's not going to be good traffic for my plumbing store. I could go on and on and on. So instead of me breaking that down for you, I got to tell you this, that it excites me that we can be real. And I know some people get mad. Some of you guys that are here, you're traffic cops. You're selling everybody all over the internet traffic, even though you can't really make sales for yourself. You're probably going to be upset. I don't want to do that. I'm not trying to upset your apple cart. But you got to understand that if people are going to have a shot at having internet success, it's going to take sales.
Man.
So, Dwayne, I can't say it any clearer, can I? I mean, the idea of sending somebody thousands of visitors who have no interest or have no need in the area of what they sell, and then literally walk away with your check, and yet they still have an anemic bank account, what are you selling anyway? So today, this webinar is all about it. And it's only for our specific subscribers. They don't want us passing it around the internet. This is for you, baby. And here's the way it goes. You can literally have traffic that can convert to sales because literally you filtered them by attracting people with this source we're about to show you. You can attract them for what area in which you're servicing or selling, period. So here's the deal. Don't be upset. Check it out first. Don't get upset if you sell traffic. Maybe now you can have a better way of doing it so you can give people the value they're looking for rather than just a lot of clicks on a site, rather than a lot of looks on your site. Because I'm telling you, if I'm selling winter coats, I don't want you sending me a lot of Florida traffic. I don't want African traffic. If you're selling me winter supplies, if you're selling me swimming pool supplies, don't sell it to me for literally bring me desert traffic. I want people who are looking for me. And the one thing I like about what we're sharing with you today, you can literally get people. I mean, these guys literally are showing us how 10,000 visitors a week literally swimming in your pool looking for what you're looking for. How many of you, before Dwayne goes, Dwayne, I'm going to let you show them, but while you're getting ready, setting up to show them, tell me, how many of you know that that's a kind of, if you're going to get traffic, you better get something that's going to be people looking for what you have. Type in the number 2.
Yeah.
Dwayne Jr.
Yeah, type in a number 2 if you understand what Senior was giving across there. And I just want to, add on to that a bit. Traffic is worthless if it's not the right traffic, Like you said, you can't be selling hairbrushes to guys with no hair. It doesn't make any sense. So you got to make sure you're having the right traffic. And if you spend a ton of money and spend all this advertising, you get traffic. As you guys are typing in, I want to make sure you guys understand this concept. The traffic that we're going to be going over today is totally targeted, and it converts into leads. That's the biggest thing. I see you guys typing number 2. Thanks for that.
Can you show your screen, Dwayne? I think your movement is causing a little freeze up, and I don't want that to happen. I know you got a lot of light there down in Florida. Congratulations to you, always being in the light. Okay, cool. Not that screen. Now we see a big me.
Let me know if you can see my screen.
Huh?
Let me know if you can see my screen.
Yeah, we see the inside of this of Skype, inside of your thing. There you go. Yeah, we see it. Absolutely.
Okay, cool. So guys, here we are. This is Hans release, giving people access to some of the traffic that he's getting. If you look here on his sales page, one of the first things you'll notice is that he's got different examples of these sites he's got with 10,900 visitors per week, 10,500, and so on and so on. And this is on autopilot. This is not something where you have to go and do a daily activity every day or put up an ad every day or watch how much you're spending, because it's not advertising. It's just set up, it ranks, and traffic comes through. So it's important that you guys realize this one thing. The number 1 traffic source in the entire world on the internet is Google. So if you're not tapping into that traffic yet, you're really missing out. So that's what this product is all about. How to get ranked on Google in the first page. Sense to you. But I'm going to move forward if as long as you understand, as long as you're following along.
We do. Just be careful of any excess movement or loading pages because you're freezing. And I know you're in your office and they're working on the internet or something. So please, just try. We'll let you know if it's freezing anymore. Go ahead. We heard everything.
Okay, cool, no problem. Well, I'm gonna do this quickly just because I know my internet's not so hot. So the biggest thing is you want to be able to rank on the first page on topics that have to do with your product. So let's say if you're selling something that has to do with a webinar platform, you want to sell your webinar service. What you want to do is get traffic for people who are searching up webinar stuff on Google. Han software does one thing. It gets you ranked on the first page by doing something that Google really loves. And what is that? Google loves ranking their own links. So by inputting YouTube videos on your sites with certain keywords, you can then rank on.
You can then rank on Google. Okay, that makes sense. In fact,
so, with that being said, this software automatically pulls down YouTube videos and throws up a site in a matter of a couple clicks and gets you ranked for certain keywords. So let's say you wanted to rank for internet marketing in Harrisburg, Pennsylvania. You would be able to make it on the first page just with a couple clicks using this simple software. But it's not just all about ranking, it's about something else too. I got to show you guys this part. It's about collecting leads. Now, when I go to this site,
it may freeze when you load it. If it's not already loaded, it's going to probably freeze, which I don't want that. Oh, no, it didn't. Okay, cool. Okay. So you went to the site.
But you can edit this whole entire pop-up and collect leads right from the beginning. Senior, since my internet's not so hot, can you expand upon this on the power, what exactly this means when you're ranked and you can collect leads at the same time you're getting this much traffic on a weekly basis?
Absolutely. So what you're looking at there, I'm going to take the camera and put it back with me for a second. What you're looking at, what you're seeing is the ability to have Google, since Google changes their algorithm all the time. Google, at least 300 times a year, it always affects everyone's marketing. One of the cool ways to get around it is Google has no problem looking at their own links. They don't have a problem with that, so they're not going to be changing indexes and all that stuff for their own links. So what you're able to do with this software is, you guys know that Google owns YouTube now, right? Everybody knows that. And what's cool about it is with this software, you can literally do a search under any topic, from weight loss to barbering tools to cameras and lighting, whatever it is that you sell or whatever service you provide. And literally it'll pull in a number of videos, right, that will show up on a page and it'll be ranked. And then what's cool about it is when someone clicks on that page, it's nasty. A pop-up will pop up. This is how you collect your lead. Before they can watch these cool videos that will give them some of the solutions and a better understanding of what they're looking for, whether it's tutorials, whatever else, they'll opt in so they can get more information. Now, what's cool about this is none of us have a problem when we're in need giving up our name and email address. None of us. We don't like to give it up when we don't want anything because we don't want anybody bugging us. But if I need answers today to learn how to set up my camera, my new laptop, and I need the best possible information on it, send it to me now. Here's my name and my email address. Everyone's like that. So what these guys do is they set up this cool tool that gets ranked right away, and Google literally takes preference on their own links. And now, kabish, there you go. You have a page or many pages on Google being ranked, and it's people, when they search, they're coming to that stuff first, and to get to it, they're opting in to your page, to my page. And here's the magic behind it. When we talked to Han Fan, he was telling us about this product and about how he, just the science behind it. And I'm always skeptical of people to talk about traffic. But when he demonstrated it's not just random traffic like most people sound. These are people who are looking up, they're searching. And in many topics, there are thousands of searches a day for certain things. And my goodness, you put yourself in mainstream. And what that does, that's how for his show, he's able to pack out the show on his online show. That's how he's able to pack out. When he promoted for us, some of our products, 200, 300, 400 sales. That doesn't happen. That does not happen while having a good source. And you know what's cool about it? It generates leads like crazy, but the traffic that everyone likes to talk about, but the traffic that can convert to sales. So, by the way, let me stop now. Type in the number 4. If you're getting it, you understand the concept, because here's the deal. If you're not making sales and you're an internet marketer, you're not, unfortunately, getting the results you like. And what that means is you're not really internet marketing. Is you're trying it, but it's not working for you yet. We believe in, I'm telling you, sales is the name of the game. And if you're going to talk about prospects and traffic, don't talk to me about it unless you're converting it into sales. And nothing converts into a sale more than or better than the person who's looking for what you have. Type it in, the number 4. That way I know you got it and we're on the same page. And Dwayne, I don't know if you were able to, if I did a better job at complimenting that for you that you're looking for, but that's the idea.
Yeah, you did a great job. I turned my camera off because my internet connection is bad here in my office. Anyways, I dropped you a link in Skype so you can show how it looks inside of Facebook. But guys, you get the concept is this. Since Google gets more traffic than any site on the internet, when you get somebody that's searching for what you already currently have, you're talking about super, super targeted traffic, and not just a little bit of it, but potentially a ton of targeted traffic and the ability to collect leads. And what happens here, since this thing creates the websites for you and imports the videos for you, the only thing left for you to do is have your autoresponder up, collect leads, and sell these people something. That's all you have to do. But as long as you use this software the right way, you'd be amazed what can happen when you have that much traffic coming in, targeted traffic, and collecting the leads.
Well, can you guys see my screen, Dwayne?
Yeah,
Can you ever see it? Okay, cool. So in seeing my screen, I want you to note, here's the way this thing works. So here's when it's used in Facebook. Literally, with the software, it'll pull into your website or into your Facebook page a specific number of videos on a topic. And Dwayne, these videos are on what? What specific topic?
It looks like just lead generation.
Yeah, lead generation and video marketing.
Yeah.
And so what happens is it pulls in these videos, and I can just scan, right, scroll past them. And then what's cool about it is it can be used to drive people to your webinar. It can be used to drive people to your product, or to your, what's the other page called, those pages you call them? To your opt-in page. You could use it for any of that stuff. And one of the things I really like about it, let me turn it off a second. One thing I like about it for really is that it just leaves everything in front of your subscriber. Now, when you set it in this, when you have the settings, let me see if I can get back to my YouTube, to my, hang on a second, come back to you. Okay. When you can go ahead and you set the settings to opt someone in. Now, I'm not the kind of guy, some of you guys are very aggressive and you want to send people directly to a sales page. That's cool. I like leads, because then when they become a lead, once they become a part of your subscription list, they can buy from you all year. If you just send them directly to a page, they buy from you that one time. But what if they walk away and don't want it right? They don't want that product. So what I believe in, and Dwayne, you could talk a little bit about it more, is the ability to be able to capture that list, that subscriber, before they begin to go through the material that they've looked up. That's my thinking on it. Because in this game, you guys understand. I hope you've been reading. How many of you you read the emails that we send out? Right? You obviously do, because you're here. We didn't post it anywhere because we've been asked to use privacy only through email and only through our subscribers, not anything random. But as you read through the email messages, that's one part of it. What's crazy is when people subscribe through these types of forms and then they get on the email list, they also are compelled to take action and either attend that webinar, buy the product, or at least go look at it and then go to a bonus page. It works like that. So this is something each of you can use. Dwayne, are you there?
Oh, I'm here.
Yeah. So I don't know. Give me your thoughts on this concept of grabbing the subscriber, the way I just talked about, and the power of it. You can make the settings pull up a subscriber when you get to the page, or send them directly to a sales page in that. But I recommend using making the settings to grab the actual list or the opt-in.
Yeah, I couldn't agree more. It's one of the oldest sayings, in the internet marketing is the money is in the list. But using this strategy, you can turn it into a reality completely on autopilot. The good thing about once you rank on Google, there's not something you have to do every day to keep it there. It's just there collecting leads for you and driving traffic. When something's already ranked, there's really not much to do every day. So you just have that out there collecting leads for you every day. It's not like an advertisement where you're paying money to have your ad shown. It's just natural search ranking. So it's just a matter of once you use this product and get your site up and the videos in, it's just a matter of collecting the leads. And once you collect those leads, man, you can sell them things, from now for over the next few years. That's just the way it works. That's why they say the money is in the list. It's one of the oldest sayings in internet marketing.
Hey, Dwayne, there's something else to think about. We have different sources. I was approached by a small company that wanted to offer a similar source, and they told me it's to use their software just in the trial basis for my company. It does pretty much the same thing. It was like $1,200 down, and then for them to license it to me, it's like $300 a month. Blew me away. I'm like, you know what? We're doing well generating our own traffic, but I'm not even sure about this yet. If you're gonna give me a trial, let me try it, right? And then we have a colleague who they do some great SEO stuff. It's $297, right? Well, what's cool thing about this is I don't like to bring anything to our subscribers that is like overly expensive. It's just not my nature. I think that you can make lots of money and be successful without overspending. This thing doesn't even cost $100 or even $50. We love it so much because to be less than a carton of cigarettes, a person is out the door. And so if you don't have your source, I recommend go ahead and look at this. It's pretty awesome. It's called Video Cloud Pro. And for me, I love it because it means I can generate traffic without doing the videos myself. I'm traveling. I'm not where I have my normal video set at home. Nor do I like to go through, what if I have to shave today? I can pull in other people's videos, right, that are open to the market to use. And people can learn that information, but they're going to subscribe to hear it. And I don't have to get ready for it. And it costs less than taking a couple of friends at McDonald's. Dwayne.
Yeah, it's pretty crazy. I know we're running a little long here, but guys, it's ridiculous. Stuff like this should cost a lot more, but it's not even $30. It's not even $25. So just to be able to have something potentially rank in your niche, whatever, it works for any niche. Even if you're selling hair care products, no matter what it is, this kind of thing is what you guys need to do to be able to rank on Google. For those of you guys who aren't SEO experts, a lot of you guys don't have the time to learn all about SEO. You guys should use this software. So I couldn't agree more, man. You made a great point.
Yeah, but anyway, typically we know Saturdays belongs to your family, just as ours belongs to us. I'll be visiting family today. Junior, I know you and your wife with your new baby, you'll be doing things, but we couldn't help it. We wanted to share this with you as we see that so much value in it. We wanted to share it with you. We wish you an amazing weekend together and looking forward to talking to you very soon. You guys have a great day. This is Dwayne Golden Sr. and
Dwayne Golden Jr. You guys have a great day.
Take care.